Michael Harris has got an extremely rock-solid reputation in Newtown, particularly in the area that I live. I mean, a lot of the houses and buildings have Michael's name on it. The particular area where I am, everybody knows Michael, everybody's sold through Michael, everybody's bought through Michael, and it was really a no-brainer to use Michael. He's honest, which is one thing I can not say about every real estate agent I've met in my life. He works with integrity. He has a team that is communicative, always follows up with me. I simply got the phone call that I expected after every single inspection. That was followed by a well-worded report that was easily digested by myself and my wife twice a week. The confidence grew because we were reading the reports and we knew what Michael was saying in them. So we knew by the time of the auction, I think our confidence grew to a point where what Michael was telling us at the beginning of the campaign was, it actually transpired, yeah. So Michael's team have their areas of management. So I had a really good open communicative relationship with Melissa. If there was any concerns or questions from potential buyers, Melissa would inform me very quickly. Matthew was driving the campaign as well, also very positively. He was doing during the inspection days, and I could tell that he was extremely passionate about the outcome on the day itself. I think Michael's got a database that's obviously very substantial. He's generated an awful amount of interest, and I essentially attribute the sales price to the campaign that Michael and his team conducted. It remained on the top of realestate.com and domain.com, as Michael promised us it would. Well, you get a lot of advice from various people in these situations. I think as the seller or vendor, you tend to take who you perceive as to be the most professional or the most experienced. So in my case, I had a friend who was an investment banker, and his opinion, to me, was that in this current climate, the agents aren't quite working for the vendors, possibly more for the buyers. And on the day, all of our fears were allayed when we hit well above target, so we had a great result. The way the price was driven up, and I think looking at the campaign that we realised that it was actually quite the opposite as what the advice we were receiving, which was to, the agents were actually working for the vendors.